Alright, so I have 3 posts to make about this Mohbad issue and I'm done for good. Alright, this is the first one. Now, if you notice, I've put in a lot of energy in vindicating imole from this case. It is very obvious, it's not something that is hidden. It is very, very obvious. One of the main reasons why I brought this whole thing back is to, number one, vindicate imole and to actually point people towards the right direction, knowing what I know now. Now, something happened that involved IYAbo, imole, and a particular meeting recently. Coincidentally, I went to report a case at the MPF NCCC, a case of 650 million naira. About somebody that was scammed. So I took the case there, and then I met imole there. And I met imole there. He said he wrote a petition against IYAbo, and IYAbo is there. I said, okay, so what is going on? He said, well, so far so good. They told IYAbo to bring evidence of everything she has said about them. In the case of bullying, in the case of that, na them by Mohbad. So I said, so how far with the case now? He said that IYAbo is pleading. I said, pleading how? Like, what's going on? So she's pleading. I said, it doesn't make sense. The IYAbo I know cannot beg you. Then he said, you can come, see. So we went straight, and then he opened the door. Then he went inside to sit down. When he sat down, there was Sam Larry, there was his brother, Shudi. And then there were some people there. IYAbo was with a lawyer. Then when I entered, I sat in front of her. And I sat in front of her, they started talking. Now, there's one police there, there's one female police officer, senior officers. Some of them, they were like, very dark man, talk to your guy. We see, say, you and him, they pally since this whole Mohbad issue. Talk to imole, let's look for a way to resolve this whole matter. Now, at the top of my head, I was like, resolve which matter? Like, why are they resolving any matter? What is really going on? Then they said IYAbo, she understood that what she did is wrong and that they should look for the best way to settle the matter within themselves. Immediately, me, I para. I said, excuse me, lawyer, IYAbo lawyer, his name is Fumi. I said, make we see. Then we turn. I said, can we see? He said, yes, we can't turn. There was 2 police officers there. We stood. Then I said, fine. Based on what I just saw now, IYAbo is saying that a lot of publications that she did was wrong. She was pretty much emotional and all. That's why she made those things, right? So I told the lawyer, I said, how do we move on from here? Is she willing to come to the public? And the lawyer said that is exactly what she said. That she will go to the public and let the public know that this is what happened and that she is sorry for actually being emotional about this whole matter. Then the lawyer now said again, but they were thinking that if they do that, a lot of her fans will think that she has been threatened by imole or the government threatening her. That IYAbo has suggested that they will not apologize, but if imole releases a new song, they will help him promote it, and that gradually people will start welcoming imole back. I para. Now that the talk just vexed me. Then I looked at the lawyer. I said, for all what these people have gone through, the shows that they have lost, money that they have lost over a lie, and then instead of you to go to the public and then just spell it out for everybody to see, you are saying that you are going to start promoting a song. I just looked at him. Out of anger, I told him, I said, the luck IYAbo has is that imole is not from the Niger Delta region. Because for ruining his career over a lie, if the Niger Delta you come from, they will shoot her down. And even you, the lawyer, they will shoot you down. Then the lawyer looked at me, and the police people were there. They were like, no, very dark man, it doesn't go into this. Then the lawyer was like, bro, it is not me that said this thing. I didn't come up with it. IYAbo came up with it. Cut the long story short, he left. Then I called imole in. I said, now where this matter don't be like this, If she say she's willing to go to the public and then explain what happened, do you understand? That she was emotional and then the case went towards the wrong direction instead of actually holding everybody in the house accountable. But there's no problem. It don't happen. So what do you want? Naira Marley said he's scared that she might not do it if they leave her now, that she might not apologize. She might just go outside now and decide to change everything again. That he knows her character. She's a manipulative person. I told him, I said, well, we'll call the police people in. They called the police people in, they spoke. Some of the police people were saying, if she's willing to apologize, Naira Marley, let's see how this thing is going to be. Then if she doesn't apologize, then they bring her back. But if this thing goes to court, she will definitely pay dearly because everything, literally everything, bullying and everything was all a lie, right? Videos being doctored, a lot of things. A lot of atrocities happened that time. Naira Marley left. When he left, I sat down. Now something in me told me that something crazy might happen, right? And I went outside. When I came back, they said they needed to see the director of NPF NCCC so that they'll table the matter in front of him and then they can know the way forward. That was how everybody went to the director's office. IYAbo Ojo's lawyer, myself was there, Naira Marley was there, Sam Larry was there, Naira Marley's brother Shudi was there. Now, before the meeting, I just told Naira Marley, excuse me. You understand? So apparently Tonto Dike was coming. I told Naira Marley, excuse me. Naira Marley excused me. Then we went outside. I told him, I said, see, you see this matter? You are not taking it the way you should take it. He said, but he has forgiven. That na Allah, na him go judge. But since she has come forward to say she's going to apologize and let the public know that he does not hold anything against her. Now, me trying to be extra, I told him, I said, no, make them detain her. You understand? I said, make them detain her. He now said, well, that he does not think it will solve anything. I said, if the director is talking, slam the table and let them know that they finished your career. Naira Marley still said that, okay, he's going to do it. Finally, he said he's going to do it. Then he now entered. When he entered, Tonto Dike entered. We all sat down. I sat down because the conference table, Sam Larry was here, IYAbo Ojo was here, IYAbo sat down here, Naira Marley sat down here, Tonto Dike was here, Naira Marley's brother was there. They started talking. While they were talking, she apologized. Now, Sam Larry, Naira Marley asked her one question. Before Sam Larry, Naira Marley asked her one question. He said, in everything you have said about me, is there no one thing that is true? Is there no one thing? He now said, you said, at least let one thing be true. Let me know that I'm a bad person. At this point, I swear to God, I almost cried. Don't be playing. I felt very emotional. With that one question, he said, you said I drugged your children. That if they come to my house, I drug them. That at least let one thing be true. IYAbo Ojo was just looking. At this point, I just shook my head. Now that passed. Sam Larry was now saying, you said I bully Mohbad, that I collect money from boys, that I'm a this, I'm a that. Can you clear the air on that or give me proof? I just want to see proof that I did all those things. Then IYAbo said that some video went viral, some video went viral where they said you were beating the boy and this. Then the director told her that they said, did you verify any of all these things? She said no, that she was just seeing the videos. Then Sam Larry said, Omo, you must give proof. Me, I want proof. Because they've constantly bullied me, insulted my children, finished my name. It's not that I'm a strong person. I for don't depressed. Who knows? Maybe I for don't be suicidal. So they were talking. At the end of the day, IYAbo Ojo pleaded. Sam Larry cried. The gangster cried. He cried. He was just looking at her, he cried. Then IYAbo Ojo now said, Emma Bini. Anyways, they now came out. The director now said, so how are we going to move further? She now said, they should give her 2 weeks. Let her and her lawyers draft something in order to clear the name of these guys. So they'll draft something and they'll come back. The director now asked Naira Marley, is this okay? Naira Marley now said, there's no problem, provided she's willing to do the right thing. That was how IYAbo Ojo left. When IYAbo Ojo left, do you understand? That was when we now had our own private meeting. Because one of the main reasons why I was there was because we have to put hands together and let the public know what's up. So IYAbo Ojo left. Then we had our own private meeting. Do you understand? We had our private meeting. Now, when we spoke in our own private meeting, I promised IYAbo Ojo that I wasn't going to say anything on that. She should use her mouth to say it, right? Fast forward to IYAbo Ojo and the apology she was supposed to do. 3 days passed, nothing. 4 days passed, nothing. 5th day passed, nothing. Next thing, I just saw it on one small blog like this. QT something. One of all these small blogs. That IYAbo Ojo was invited. Naira Marley was now begging her that he should clear her name. Immediately, I suspected something fishy. I was cold at heart, right? Next thing, police now called. When that thing happened, I don't know, Naira Marley called. That one shall have influence. He now called the DIG. The DIG now called the Oga. Now said, this boy brought a case. Do you understand? With all evidence and everything, let her, IYAbo Ojo, prove it. The DIG now said, that he's going to call the CP in charge. So he now told the CP that you are playing with the case. The CP said no. That everybody have decided that she's going to do something within 2 weeks. Towards the period that they were now expecting IYAbo Ojo to do something, do you know what happened? They called her that you're supposed to come to the station because this apology have not been done. Or we charge this case to court so that I'll now go finish the matter for court, right? Then I told her, say, okay, see, if you no come, they invited her, they say, if you no come, they'll come pick her. Brothers and sisters, do you know the next thing that happened? IYAbo Ojo just paused here, her shop done burn. I just looked at the video, I just shook my head. She now did a write-up. Immediately she did that write-up, and I also made a video that there was an agreement, we met. You understand? That was what triggered me to say, we met, and we said a lot of things. But God will judge. I said, God will judge. That's what touched me to say, God will judge. Then I ended it. When I now started seeing a lot of damage control, that is why I started with the group chat. Now, even in this same group chat, I kept on keeping it clean because I didn't want to involve IYAbo Ojo in any of it. You know why? Because I was posting all those things so that she will come back to her senses and say, you know what? Let me just do the right thing. If people are innocent, they are innocent, right? Because our own part of the whole chat reeks of hate. I don't know. But again, one of the things we said when me and IYAbo Ojo sat down face to face is, I will not blame you for anything that you did. And every other Nigerians that came for the head of these guys, I would not blame you at all. You know why? Emotions were everywhere. But you knowing fully well, say, Omo, these people have literally nothing. It's so crazy that even the part of the bullying of the boy, she knows. That is what is crazy. A lot of doctoring that they doctored all these things and put online. She knows. One of the things we said in the meeting is that she opened her mouth to say, yes, she's convinced that Naira Marley did not bully that boy. And it is because of the videos flying around. But I'm not going to expand or say anything that me and I spoke about. So from this, I became very upset when I started saying that she's trying to do damage control instead of doing the right thing. Now, why I can't start to post this thing? Can't start to post the voice note, they can't start to post the group chat and all. Now, I'll tell you something about that group chat. You see, almost everybody in the group chat, plenty of them are innocent. Down to even this Sam Clef. Because for crying out loud, Sam Clef part of the group chat. It's just, let me make it not be as if I no contribute. Jigon said a lot of nonsense things, but I can't still hold it up on Jigon. He said a lot of nonsense, but yes, like the way you call your friend Papa useless, about Papa useless, all those, he said a lot, plenty of them, but a lot of them were also innocent because yes, they were fighting. They actually was fighting for justice, but some of them knew one or two things and they decided to push an agenda. Do you understand? It's pitiful. It's a case of me wanna pray, me wanna know they the wrong place or the wrong time, or me they no call your name for one wrong thing. Do you understand? Then again, see, the biggest, I think one of the problems that happened in all of this Mohbad case is that emotions were flying, sentiments were flying. But let's leave that by the way. So I said to myself that if IYAbo Ojo will not do it, I will try my best for these people. That is why they call me the voice of the voiceless. They have no voice. I have the voice. I have the platform. So regardless, I've seen a lot of blackmail. Very dark man, they don't pay them. They don't do this, they don't do that. Same from our own camp. From our own camp. Now, finally, after the shop burning, police were now calling her. Next thing, say she dey go Canada. All this one and make, okay, yes, before she come back, the matter go don cold. But it will not be cold. It will not be cold. Because as you take the there, they see the wait for you. You go use your mouth to tell the truth. And if you don't tell the truth, the kind of case will come, even though you go there for 10 years, you go there. But between you and I, made you a promise. So I'm not going to speak about what we talked about. I thank God, say you admit, say me and you meet. I thank God. See, when I don't admit in everything, when I still admit, say we meet. Whether na very dark man beg you more than meet, or now you beg very dark man, no problem. But why did you agree for us to meet? Very dark man did not wake up one morning to say, yeah, but let's meet. And you accepted. Something made us meet. There's something where we get together, where make us meet. And very soon, if I give you time, I go talk. Because the way they go, I only made that promise because I thought that you were going to come out and say the needful and just do what is right. But if you continue like this, you no talk, I go talk. You can't end your statement with, this is the last time I'll speak about it. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. But ultimately, it is not fair. You get children. You get pikin. You will get grandchildren. I pray for your family to be okay. You will get grandchildren. But ultimately, this life is bigger than we all see it. 2 more posts on Mohbad and I'm done. 2 more and I'm done. Peace and love, don't play. Alright, so in respect to justice for Mohbad, I'm going to be posting a lot of things today, right? So first of all, I just did yesterday, my friend sent me link to Linda Ikeji's post. Say Mohbad brother Adura don't grant interview. I was surprised. First of all, I was surprised that Linda Ikeji posted it because I don't interview people where they with Mohbad 24 hours before Mohbad by Linda Ikeji no post anyone. But why did she decide to post this one? Is it because this one suits her own narrative or agenda? But that's by the way. So Linda Ikeji, prepare yourself because I'll be posting more things and get ready to post all of them since you don't enter and I am happy say you enter. Secondly, I'm surprised that Mohbad brother granted interview and no be me interview him. Now, some people go say, must it be you, very dark man, to interview him? I will say yes. You know why I will say yes? Because I brought back this justice for Mohbad again. A lot of them don't leave the matter. I brought it back by interviewing all the people where they with Mohbad 24 hours before Mohbad buy. From Prime Boy to Spending, where they with Mohbad that day, to even the driver where drive Mohbad go house. To in auntie where they with Mohbad, where they for house the day when Mohbad, where they don't talk say Mohbad don't buy. The auntie where they that place. I don't interview Mohbad father where they there. And waiting Mohbad father see he talk him. Everybody talk with you know. So it's only natural that I interview Mohbad brother Adura because I don't hear the testimony of all these people. I have the right questions to ask him. Do you understand? So I was surprised. Again, he said something in order to justify why he no come my side. He said, I no reach out to Ram. I did not reach out to anybody. All the people who come that interview, I didn't reach out to them. You know why? I don't want anybody to say very dark man pressure me. After I interview Sam Larry, all of them, now they rush shit, they won't talk. We want to say our own truth. We want to say our truth. Nigerians don't know what's happening. They change narrative. We want to say the truth. And all of them story aligned. Do you understand? But this boy Adura is feared to come meet me. And because of what people have been saying on the media, whether they call her useless brother, in don't see say, oh man, these people, they he can't quickly go grant interview somewhere else. Do you understand? Now, when I see the interview, I reach out to the person, me and him talk. This morning now, I say, how far? He say, Adura said he doesn't want to come. This message was from this morning. He said, Adura say he no won't come. Say, but I have sent your number to him in case he and his team change their mind to allow him come. I just say, I know the exact game they try to play with you, brother. Anyways, it's all good. You self don't try. Him say, game just for everywhere. Innocently, me, I was just doing it because I thought it wasn't fair. He did not get a chance to air his own side. Nobody stopped him from airing his own side. He can come, but now he's telling you that he does not want to come again because he knows. Now, see, I am not pushing it to Adura or maybe Adura or Mohbad's wife. These people are still very much innocent. Do you understand? The thing they say, we won't know what happened for the house. That's all. Now, one of the questions I would like to ask Mohbad brother, since he was in the house, everybody don't talk their story. Now, one of the questions Wafi said they go ask him, but me, I go ask you, is this. When una dey inside the house, and what happened to Mohbad, and he needed a medical attention. That time when una dey wait for nurse, may nurse come from Cotonou, what did you do? As you see, say the breadwinner of your family, something happened to him. You don't be as if the breadwinner of your family won't buy. What did you do as his blood brother? Look at you, you are a big boy, you strong. If it was me, as I see, say breadwinner of my family won't buy, and according to now, I say Mohbad no like hospital, but say Muna again, say Muna later rush and go hospital, and the hospital he buy. Even though some other persons don't talk say he buy inside the house, but that's by the way. Now, as your breadwinner they buy, as his blood brother, you suppose rush go downstairs. Neighbor, Mohbad, something happened to Mohbad. Go outside your gates, your estate. Gather people, come, they'll carry your brother, put aside motor, carry and go hospital. A lot of people will be happy to help Mohbad because Mohbad is a star. That's a celebrity. People will be so happy to assist Mohbad. They're going to even use them. They brag, say, oh boy, if nobody say we rush Mohbad, go hospital. Mohbad for don't buy. If they see him for TV, they'll say, now we help Mohbad. If not, Mohbad for don't buy. But you people did not do that. You refuse to call the attention of people around. Why? Except if maybe you get with you and they hide. Why didn't you people raise an alarm when nurse from Cotonou never come? Why didn't you people bundle Mohbad to the hospital at the right time? You had to wait all the way for over how many hours before I rush the boy to hospital? That's number one question. Number two, even after this question, I'll be waiting for you to come. Your father say he see duvet were soaked with blood when he entered the house. Your auntie, Folashade, also said she see your mother, Mama Mohbad, they wash blood. She also said she saw Mohbad clothes in blood. All these things, we just want clarity. Like I said, me, I'm restricting the investigation to what happened in the house and 24 hours before Mohbad by, because I believe that's how investigation will lead to that boy or what happened to that boy. I believe that's what it's supposed to be. Do you understand? So, if one of the talk say, oh, Very Dark Man is avoiding Sam Larry and Naira Marley, it's because you don't think. During investigation, what happened 24 hours to 48 hours? That's what people ask. Then when you discover that one, finish, then you can now go to say, okay, who bullied Mohbad? Why did you people do this to this? Where give a mentor? Where give all those ones know they needed first. We are coming to that. So all the people, Very Dark Man have been paid to whitewash them. Very Dark Man, think now. Whitewash them how? You know what whitewash means? Whitewash means you don't already see saying that the person they guilty of that crime. Then they won't come pay you, make you clear the person's name. And in this case, there's nothing anybody won't talk. Naira Marley and Sam Larry know did that house that night when the boy died. And from everybody's interview, you people have seen it, that they were not there. Leave down all those, they bullying, all those one, a distraction. It was a deliberate narrative that was pushed. And I will show you people a lot of things today. Now, Adura say no one come. I beg, Mona beg Adura. They say, Very Dark Man said that he does not want to interview them because he's sure that they will not come. I deliberately said that. to put a smoke in the rabbit hole. Now where Adura don't talk, all of us know say they okay and is strong enough to speak. So Adura, we are waiting for you. Say you don't want to come, please come. If you want to come to Abuja, I'll book you a flight. I'll book for your manager. I'll book for your manager. Book nice hotel for you to come. If you don't want to come, I will come to Lagos to come and meet you. But all these things you said in this interview, man. But anyways, we'll be waiting for you. Please, love, don't play. If you play, go on and you will learn the hard way. All right, so let me quickly address this post by my lawyer, DJ Adeyanju, that have gone viral. I've seen it all over the blogs. If you open Facebook, it's all over Facebook, it's all over TikTok, and I opened Twitter just now. That's the first thing I'm seeing. So my lawyer, DJ Adeyanju, said, I call VDM every time to be careful and stop taking unnecessary risks, but it doesn't listen most of the time. If anything happens to you today, everyone have moved on by tomorrow. We only overrate ourselves. Nigeria don't rate anybody. First things first, I'm really disappointed in my lawyer, DJ Adeyanju. I am so disappointed in you for this post. Especially because you are a comrade. If now regular Nigerians talk this thing, I will say okay because they don't know better. But as you don't make this tweet now, let me enlighten all of you on something. Now, we said if anything happens to you today, Nigerians will move on. It is true. But is there anybody on earth in this world that will die today that the world will not move on? Jesus Christ died, the world move on. Pope of Catholic Church just died, the world don't move on. They don't even get another pope. Diego Jota, Liverpool player, kpayer, the world don't move on. Let's talk about Buhari, who just recently passed. Buhari, our former president, a very important personality in Nigerian history. Kpayer, everybody don't move on. What do you think is special about you? There's no human being where go die, where the world no go move on. You know the problem is, Nigerians put a lot of importance to themselves. There's nothing important about you. You are just a human being that this world just be like, it just be like road where all of us they pass. We go end up in the right place, which is in the grave. Do you understand? So when he said, I take risks on unnecessary things, I take unnecessary risks, I don't see them as unnecessary. What are the risks he's talking about? Yelwata. I went to Yelwata. Do you understand? Not just Yelwata. Anytime anything happen, I go there. I go there because I have a platform. And I just want to call the attention of the government to what the people in the rural areas, the underground people, the ghetto people, the villagers, all these people that don't have opportunity for the government to hear their cry. When things happen to them, I just go there to say, hey, government, come and see. For crying out loud, they reported that Yelwata news. Nobody knew that it was that bad until I went there. And to be very honest, the media, there's nothing anybody wants to tell me. The media is controlled in Nigeria. So they would not go and show those things. Do you understand? Those are the unnecessary risks. I don't see them as an unnecessary risk. I am very, very energetic. I'm a young man. I have the purpose. I have the zeal. But Nigerians think that they are so important. Oh, yeah. They can't get one particular quote where they get. They say, if you die now, you lose. Excuse you? What do you mean by that? Can you control that? Do you know what will happen in the next minute? Who are you? Unnecessary risks. Am I better than the people where they die of natural causes every day? The people where motor jam. Am I better than them? Am I better than the people where they die of cancer? Am I better than the people where the villages where malaria they kill? Are you better than them? You people place so much importance in your life. To be very honest, when I see that tweet, I was disappointed because, oh my wait, you be comrade. You know we really need to do these things. But don't ever. So all those people where they talk say, if you die, Nigeria will move on. There's no human being on earth that will die where the world don't go move on. Jesus Christ, the Son of God, died, the world move on. Look at where we are today. Now we don't turn throwback. Ultimately, anybody who open his mouth talk that thing is a coward. I swear to God. Any human being for this country will open his mouth. If you die, Nigeria will move on. It's a coward. And trust me, that is a word that the politicians have put there. It is the government that put that in there to scare people from talking. There's nothing. You are not important. You are meant to live and die. We'll all end up in the grave. Think about it. What is in this world? Think about it. Tell me today. I want to know. What is the routine? You wake up in the morning, you go and look for money, you come back. Then when you don't make so much money, you raise a family, you born pikin, the pikin grow, you born another pikin, the pikin grow, you born another pikin, you look for money, you are in circle. That is the thing that you do in this world. The most important thing in this world is what you do for people. It's how you affect people's lives. Do you understand? That's the most important thing of this world, nothing else. So when people talk all these things and say, if you die, Nigerians will move on. There's nobody that will die when Nigeria no go move on, my brother. And like I said, it's not coward talk.